Oh, welcome to Did She Really Say That? I am so excited to announce we've wrapped up season 3, getting ready for season 4 of this podcast. As your host, Katrina van Oudheusden, and this amazing podcast series for Did She Really Say That really has been a fantastic conversations with women from all over the world, talking about business, new business ideas, what's working in their business, what's not working in their business, what's evolving in the world of marketing and business for women, and honestly, some really good eye-opening conversation with extraordinary women in business. And I really love this for Did She Really Say That? Because part of our mission is really helping women get to know other women, have different role models around what business might look like. Some of the women that have been on this podcast series for season 3 are mothers, and they're building their business around their kids, and they're showing you how they're doing it. They're providing tips and trainings around marketing. They're showing you how you're going to evolve, that it's okay to change your mind, that it's okay not to stay stuck in what you're doing, to try something different. And I think that's been the beauty of this entire season of season 3. I remember talking with Amy where we were just talking about unlocking the magic, right? So her whole School of Magic, which was just been extraordinary for what she's teaching women to get back into their selves, into their body. They had a great call with Brenna. Brenna was a firehouse. I wish I had met her like 10 years ago and have the knowledge and the leadership she has at her age. And she's just extraordinary. And where she's like, this is where being silent doesn't serve, and learning to say no to specific things, especially in the world of business, especially in the world of corporate business. I think her insight around this was extraordinary. And then I just remembered my interview with Jennifer, and we were talking about, your soul language. And I will tell you that really spoke to my heart and into my soul, really looking at what it is that drives us as women, what is our desire as women, and getting back into our soul self, into our divine grace. And I thought, wow, this series covers such a dimensional conversation and who we are. And I just remember talking with Elisa, and Elisa was amazing because Elisa was somebody that actually taught me tapping. And, as a way to regulate our nerves, our stress, our fight or flight sensation that we often have when we're stressed. And I was like, this is so good. And the fact that she got to practice on me, right? We're doing this virtually, but this is something you can now tap into. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But just a great conversation. I mean, honestly, every conversation I had with Dr. Jacqueline, with Elizabeth, with Dr. Jackie, I'm telling you, Beth Masters was amazing for her email training that she did. Definitely plugging into that one. Danielle talking about how she's been growing her business, how peptides are really important for us as women, especially as we go through different stages of our life. I mean, the conversations, and I know I'm missing a few of you, but truly rocked my world. And I'm looking over for those that are watching the video with me, because just going through all of that. And part of what we're doing here inside of the Did She Really Say That podcast is to bring awareness that women do build businesses differently. We're bringing awareness to what it means to be a woman in business, and how our infradian rhythm really impacts a lot of what we do day to day, week to week, month by month. And when we start working within our flow, within our infradian rhythm, so we talk about, ebb and flow, hustle and grind. We hear these terms all the time. And I had heard it a lot also. I grew up in the digital marketing and business growth space for the last 15 years, really since 2008. I've watched the evolution of digital marketing. I've watched the evolution and learned a lot from both my background as at Disney as a chef there. When you're running a multi-million dollar kitchen, you definitely learn the business etiquette behind that. And then bringing that into this entrepreneurial space, there was a lot that I still had to learn. But those are the things that I love teaching women now, specifically when we dive into Rewire. So Create Her Rewire is our coaching program designed specifically for women to align with their infradian rhythm, to really work within the ebb and flow of their natural cycle, to reduce stress, improve confidence, gain their sense of who they truly are, like really getting back to yourself. Because once you're aware of how your body is actually working, when you become self-aware of your natural infradian rhythm, it starts to shift everything and the lens that you're looking through. It's really interesting to watch and be just a guide around women in learning this and to embrace this and to kind of push against what we've been traditionally taught around productivity and time management, and evolving that into their business, giving them that safety to really trust themselves without any extra tools, but to listen to their body and to kind of write it down has been amazing to watch, right? To be on this journey with women as they discover their own natural rhythm. No two women have the same rhythm, which is awesome. So it really is working one-on-one inside of this. And I know there's, conversations others says you shouldn't do one-on-one coaching, but I find with women, because we've never been taught to work within our infradian rhythm, to work within our cyclical cycle, that it does require a little one-on-one coaching, a little hand-holding, because we have lots of questions around this, and I'm still discovering the answer. So the questions you ask are helping you at the end of the day. So I love this conversation that we're having. With the Create Her Rewire, what really ended up showing up was the Create Her Planner. So the Create Her Planner is the physical form of taking that cyclical energy, that cyclical cycle, and tracking it, becoming super aware of it. What I'm holding up, and if you guys are watching the video, is the one for 2025. 2026, it's on its hot little way to my door. And we're excited to get those out into all the women's hands that have already purchased it. If you want to go to createherplanner.com, you can buy it right now. It is on sale. I would love to get this into your hands. And just know, it's not about just getting the Create Her Planner. It's the community and the support system that you get. Because here's what I've learned. You can buy the planner on your own, but most likely you won't understand how to use it. There's a lot of white space. There's a lot of certain questions in here. And if you've never experienced your infradian rhythm and how it weaves into your life, how to weave life into your infradian rhythm, let's go the other way, you might not understand the true power and the grace that's been infused into this planner. And it really is by divine goddess intervention that this planner has come to life in such the way that it has. Because I never thought for a moment, I've been teaching and training time and productivity for the last at least 6 years, using different planners, different tools. And the funny thing is that every time it felt like I was trying to push through, like make the planner work for me. And when you get to a point where you're trying to make something work because you feel like that's how your whole life has been, is just to try to figure out how to make it work for me. The conversations I was having with women, the women that were in the group, I was like, all right, let's start changing the language. Let's start having a different conversation. So we did. We started having a very different conversation around time management and productivity. We changed a lot of words inside of this planner. We used different intentions around the monthly and weekly elements that are inside this planner. We track for both marketing and money, two big elements that are often missed in the traditional planner. So it's a business planner that really is about women's life, because we put you first and foremost. We have you track your infradian rhythm. We have you track your energy level. We have you create an awareness around the projects you're doing and when's the best time energetically to align certain tasks to those projects to get them done faster and effortlessly, really. I find as I work with women and we start implementing this, they're like, wow, I got that done in a couple hours. Now what do I do with the rest of my day? And I'm like, go play, like go enjoy life. Isn't that what you wanted this business for, so that you had time freedom? So when you can get to that point where things are automated, you can step back from your team, you can let go, you can surrender to the beauty of your business. I think that's really what becomes an exciting piece of this. So the Creator Planner is really, it's not a solo planner. It is designed to be worked at and held accountable within a community of business women. So these are women in a business that are learning this alongside of you. Some are a little bit ahead of you. And once you start understanding how these ebb and flows works, once you start asking questions, you're really going to start becoming so super aware that you'll actually start boosting productivity. You'll increase your magnetism. which means you'll attract better clients, you'll attract better energy to you because you are truly in alignment with yourself. Alignment doesn't mean I need to clear past trauma. Alignment is understanding what's going on right now in your body. And that is what the planner does, is it allows for an awareness and tracking unlike anything else out there. It's not separate, it's holistic, it's all together. And I'm super excited for 2026 calendar because we added some surprise elements that I'm excited to train. So every year in December, for those that purchase the planner, we actually do a live Create Her Dream Journey. And at the beginning of this planner is a very specific journey setup. The reason this is set up this way is because as intentionally as you create your life as a woman, as the creator of your life, this journey helps you get clarity, helps you understand what you're going to focus on for the 2026 year. And that focus really allows for us to choose projects, to say no to things, yes to things, and really be open and create the space to have a more productive, loving, flowing, energetic life, right? You really truly become a highly, you become a person that really draws the right people to you. And so if that's something that's interesting you, if you want to learn how to attract the right people to you in your business, it first starts off with really understanding who you are and be in alignment, set your boundaries, understand tasks to energy, all of that. And that comes through, first and foremost, understanding how to use the Creator Planner, using it, actually implementing it. The reason it's a physical format, I get this question a lot, is because the female rhythm, the infradian rhythm, is a part of the female health cycle. And I don't want this information. It's HIPAA protected. And I feel like if we were to do this too publicly or make this into a digital app or access through like an AI bot, that information could be used nefariously. And I think first off, women need to understand who they are first before they're being sold to or promoted to, or it's turned against us or used in a way that may not serve us. So I'm very cautious of the female collective as a whole and really honoring for the women, understanding our cycle, our brains, our systems, how it all connects together, and having conversations that remove a lot of shame and blame that have been put on us. So that is the journey. So the Create Her Rewire is our coaching program that fully integrates into the structure, the development, the growth, and the financial education of your business. So that's next level. The Create Her Planner is available for any female entrepreneur that wants to learn how to build within her flow. Like really would like to understand how to design the business to minimize burnout, minimize stress, and really feel present in her day-to-day activities, especially with her family and with herself, right? This is where it all begins right here. The third piece that I'm excited for 2026 that we're bringing in is the Create Her Reset. This is a 6-day, 5-night, all-inclusive reset for women. So for all of us, the one thing we do not do, and I've been guilty of this for years until the last few years, is plan down our rest. We don't take downtime. We think we're always having to be on. We don't spend money on ourselves. We often put ourselves last. We often pay ourselves last. So the Create Her Reset is your promise to yourself to take downtime in 2026. So we have a super special offer at the time of this podcast episode that you can take advantage of. And it is women that are building their business, that are having a level of success for them and would like just a moment to pause, to reflect on everything. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you're not sure what your next steps are. The reset is your moment just to sit in silence, be surrounded by other women who are in business on the same journey you are, share ideas, but at the same time being a fun, luxurious, relaxing environment, having the ocean just a few steps away, having the jungle on the other side just a few steps away, really getting into that, feeling that energy that is embodied by women. So the Create Her Reset really is an extraordinary opportunity for you to say, yes, I am scheduling down time. And I'm going to do it in such a way that it's both a renewal, a refresh, and an opportunity to change my life. Because that's what we miss as women. we're not taking that downtime. I have been to more masterminds and events that's all about more doing. This is a mastermind for women. This is a sacred space to just be, without any of the pressures of trying to take care of your team, without any of the pressures of taking care of your clients, without any of the pressures that you have at home, but really a chance to just sink back into yourself, journal, spend some quiet time, have no distractions, and really just have a group of 12 women that you get to interact with. It's a small, intimate event. We set it up this way for a very specific reason, because we want you to have that time to meet each woman, have these conversations, make it a deeper conversation without it feeling like you're just one of the crowd. So that's your invite to the Create Her Reset. We will continue to be bringing more and more resets into the calendar. So definitely follow us on truthbombmarketing.com. You'll find more information about Rewire there, the planner. Links will be down in the show notes also. But I'm excited because this is also a segue into season 4, which is coming up just around the corner. Honestly, I have had a pleasure of really honoring and interviewing some extraordinary women, and season 4 continues to knock it out of the ballpark for the women that have joined us in this conversation. So we are about to walk into season 4 of Did She Really Say That? Stepping into 3 years of podcasting and just being here for our audience. And thank you for all of our new audience members that are joining us. This has been an extraordinary growth process for myself, for my team. We're excited about the journey we've been on. We've had multiple pivots with this podcast, multiple pivots within our own business of who we're serving, how we're serving, what this looks like. It's just been an extraordinary journey, and one that has been divinely led, divinely inspired. Throughout this whole piece, I could not do this without my faith and the support that I have of everybody around me. So honestly, I just want to say to all my listeners that have been, invested and continue to listen to Did She Really Say That? Thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening, participating, engaging, sharing this podcast with your other girlfriends, helping us get the word out around what it is that women are doing differently. And just know that we're going to continue to evolve. I give you permission to continue to evolve. But yeah, this is going to be an extraordinary time. It's an honor to be of service to all the women entrepreneurs out there that are saying, hey, I'm tired of the bro marketing. I'm tired of all the fast-paced productivity. I just want to take a moment to think, to breathe, to recenter. And the first step I will tell you is getting the Create Her Planner and just creating that first 90 days of awareness. That first 90 days will have the biggest transformation moving forward. Stay plugged in to the community of creator women and just learn from each other. You guys are truly teaching me as much as I am guiding and imparting wisdom on you. This is a collective. There's no one above or below anybody here in this collective. We're all just women working together, discovering our ebb and flow, understanding our infradian rhythm. We know the circadian rhythm, but understanding the infradian rhythm and how it really works for us. So welcome to season 4 coming around the corner. Again, everything that I've discussed, where we're at right now, and I'm excited for the end of November coming up really quick. We have a special podcast episode coming out here in November. I'm super excited for, so stay plugged in, stay tuned in, continue listening, continue sharing, and thank you for listening in to Did She Really Say That? It's an absolute pleasure to be your host and your guide on this journey of female entrepreneurship, and I look forward to either seeing you in our creator community or potentially having you join me in my coaching program and learning how to infuse everything that I just shared with you inside this episode. So with that, I hope you're having a fabulous day, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you for listening or watching this episode of Did She Really Say That? If you enjoyed this episode, press that subscribe button and give us a 5-star rating.
And to learn more about the Create Her Business Rewired, we're pioneering the female business model for genuine success and harmony. This is for self, family, wealth, and philanthropy. Because we know you're not just building a bigger business, you're building a sustainable, self-aligned impact. Details will be down below in the description to learn more about Create Her Business Rewired.